My hands are sweaty. I'm currently using my DualSense controller and I'm like, I hate this thing for the sole fact that it is like the biggest gunk collector of a controller I've ever used. And I hate how it gets the gunk in between like the creases and like the cracks and stuff. Up your day. There is a controller I'm looking at, but it hasn't been released yet. So my main things that I want for a controller are clicky buttons. So preferably like either micro switches or like mouse style micro switches, or like really like instead of membrane, actual like button like switches, as opposed to like membrane style buttons. So that's number one. Ideally Hall effect or TMR sticks, ideally, so you know, less drift and whatnot, or swappable. Like I didn't think of it that much, but those swappable sticks, like yeah, they stick extensions, they seem pretty nice. I like them. That's not a major thing, but like ideally, no, the main thing would be TMR Hall effect. Another one is a circular style D-pad. Like the best D-pad I've ever touched is the Sega Saturn controller. My god, the Sega Saturn controller is like the best D-pad, and it has yet to be topped. Like nothing has topped it yet. Like it's a circular, like basically a circle plate thing, but it has indents for the diagonals. It's so easy, it's smooth, it's not hard plastic. Like it's easy on the thumbs, like it's very easy to use as well. You can use it for ages, and like your diagonals are so easy, they're so good. That's another thing I want in a controller. The third thing I guess in a controller I was really wanting is being able to swap from like full trigger press to you know, normal button press for the triggers. But the main problem I have with a lot of those things that do swap, instead of an actual switch or a switch feeling, like a switch button press feel, they just stop it. There's no switch or anything. It's just straight up like they stop your press midway, and I'm like, ooh. But the ones, there are controllers that do have that, they feel like they swap to an actual switch as opposed to a full trigger press. Those are so good. And the last thing that I would like are, oi! That is horrid. Can I make it? Can I make it? I'm not gonna make it under 15 minutes. But the last thing would be, if I can, a 6-button face. 6 buttons on the face. So that last one in particular is very hard to find these days. Actually no. Yeah. The 6 buttons hard to find. Because a lot of people do like 4 buttons. Or like fight pads. A lot of fight pads have 6 buttons on the face, but then it won't have other things like the micro switches on the face, or the triggers being able to swap between full press and like micro switch, or it doesn't have a second analog stick. A lot of compromises come with trying to put 6 buttons.
Best outrunners.
What is that? I did this before?
Game over.
Well, that was quick. I did it under 15 minutes? Damn. I need to beat that time. We'll try the 15 course for the...
F50. Manual transmission.
For the normal one. But yeah, there is... what was it? Also, another thing I would like for a controller to do, like another perfect controller thing, is symmetrical sticks. So what that means is like I want the sticks next to each other, like the analog sticks next to each other. But a lot of the controllers these days are adopting the Xbox style, which is analog stick on the top, D-pad on the bottom. I'm like, I've been so used to the PlayStation style controller since I was like a baby. So like anything different is like, ooh, no thank you. But again, these all come down to preference. But so my favorite controller, I guess right now, would be the PS4 controller. That's the one I've used the most. And the next set would be the PS5 controller. So the only problem is, like, I'm listing all these things, but like all those controllers have very good qualities to them. But if I want them to be like perfect, I need to mod them to swap out the switches or to buy the overpriced $300 version. DualSense. But there is a controller that I'm eyeing right now, and it isn't out yet because I looked it up online, and it's funny because like no one's ever really talked about this outside of Japan. It's like I've been like scouring the internet like non-stop for like controllers because I've always been a first party kind of guy. I've always been like oh yeah, first party is the best you're ever gonna get, bro. First party, bro. I swear to God, fucking don't buy this shitty fucking third party ones, eh? No, I'm kidding. No, but like third party's like been getting pretty good, very good. Especially recently. But the controller I was looking at is called the Void Genesis controller. So Void Gaming is a company in Japan that, from what I've seen, they mainly customize existing PS5 or PS4 controllers. They customize them with their own like buttons and whatnot, but like it's still like the PS5, PS4 shell of a controller. It's still like the same thing, and they exist outside of Japan too. Like if you want to go talk to the English side, I think there's a company called Scuff, but I hear Scuff has like, it's overpriced to hell. And they have a lot of QA issue, quality assurance issues, so where the sticks will have drift or buttons stick. But yeah, now of all the things I've listed, sounds like I'm a pretty picky motherfucker for a picky controller, right? All these like at least 5 things minimum to then you're perfect. I thought I was picky too. I think so too. And like the funny part is, a lot of people are like, they want these specifications for these controllers to be like, I want this to be my Apex controller, I want this to be my Battlefield controller, I want this to be like my pro gamer, like esports controller. For me, it's all just perfectly, it's just for feel. It's literally just for feel. I just what feels good. But I know I found, back to my main point actually, I got sidetracked. I found the Void Genesis controller. It is the shell, a modified shell of the PS5 DualSense controller, but it has 6 face buttons. Okay, 6 face buttons. Okay, clicky buttons. Okay, Hall effect. I think it's TMR sticks. Okay, a circular D-pad, which looks to be similar quality to the Sega Saturn controller. I'm like, wow, okay. Customizable sticks, so you can customize the length. You can swap them in and out for like normal ones or like long ones. Okay. They have back buttons. These weren't like points for me, but they have back buttons, like I think two back buttons, and then on top of the triggers, and I had micro switches for the triggers too. I'm like, oh, okay. Then next to the triggers are 2 extra buttons, mappable buttons. So like you have extra buttons on the face, like 2 extra mappable buttons on the face, and then 2 extra mappable buttons on the like in between the triggers. I'm like, wow, that is a lot. So I'm like, wow, hello. Not much has been revealed on it. Like I've seen a couple, like two or three people that have like seen it, and it's in a shop in Japan somewhere where you can touch and feel it. It was nowhere near me when I like went for it, or when I was there. Wait, did I do outrun mode? Damn, I'm dumb. So I'll skip this. Yeah, it exists. That's the thing. I'm like, it's real. Like it has
Game over.
all these things. So what can go wrong?